Welcome back to Today in History. Let's dive into some fascinating stories and milestones all tied to the same date, the 10th of July. From legends and inventions to breakthroughs and records, this day has seen it all. Get ready for a journey through history that's both surprising and inspiring. It is said that on the 10th of July 1040, Lady Godiva rode naked through the streets of Coventry. Today a statue of her stands in Broadgate. Although her story is famous, historians suggest it might be more myth than fact, as the earliest written accounts appeared more than 150 years after her death. Fast forward to the 10th of July 1856, when Nikola Tesla was born in Smiljan, part of the Austrian Empire, now Croatia. Tesla's groundbreaking work in electricity and magnetism paved the way for modern alternating current power systems, changing how we use electricity forever. On the 10th of July 1893, Dr. Daniel Haller-Williams performed the first successful open-heart surgery at Providence Hospital in Chicago, a hospital he founded. Without antibiotics or blood transfusions, he repaired a torn heart sac of a man who had been stabbed. This was a major milestone in medical history. Jumping to the 10th of July 1938, American aviator Howard Hughes began a record-breaking flight around the world. Taking off from New York, he flew through cities like Paris, Moscow, and Fairbanks, completing the journey in just 91 hours and setting a new aviation record. On the 10th of July 1958, Britain saw its first parking meters installed in Grosvenor Square, London. These meters were part of a trial to manage growing parking problems and marked the start of modern parking regulations in the UK. On the 10th of July 1962, Telstar 1, the world's first active communications satellite, was launched. It transmitted the first live television images and telephone calls across the Atlantic, ushering in a new era of global communication. On the same day, Swedish engineer Nils Bohlin received a US patent for the three-point seatbelt while working for Volvo. This simple but life-saving design combined a lap and shoulder strap to save millions of lives. Volvo even shared the patent freely, encouraging its worldwide use. 2 years later, on the 10th of July 1964, the Beatles released their album A Hard Day's Night. It featured 13 tracks, 7 of which appeared in their film of the same name. The album marked the peak of Beatlemania and showed the band's musical growth. Then, on the 10th of July 1981, Walt Disney released The Fox and the Hound. This animated film about an unlikely friendship bridged generations of animators and helped lead to Disney's later renaissance. And finally, on the 10th of July 2019, the last Volkswagen Beetle rolled off the production line in Mexico, ending 81 years of production. The final special edition model was kept for a museum, celebrating the legacy of one of the world's most beloved cars. These moments remind us how one day can shape the world in so many ways. If you enjoyed this trip through time, don't forget to subscribe for more stories like these. Hit the like button and share with friends who love history as much as you do. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.